Okay, wash day. I've already had a full day. Whatever, I just need to throw a tantrum. Whatever. So usually it's like 6, 7 o'clock. You know, here it not by the time I posted this, and you know, who knows what time it is by the time people get around looking at it. But usually my hair is washed and done and I am finished and all that stuff by now. So this is a real late start for me. But like, you know, my day started daying and things started happening, and here we are at 7 p.m. Right. Okay. So I did not puff cuff anything. I just put this headband on because that's all I felt like doing. Lazy. So there's like really not any reason for me to like have to really separate this out or any of that, because I mean it's already out. Big and puffy. What's what we got? I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this.
All right, let me go ahead and get to this little voiceover right here. So right here, I'm just separating a little section of hair out so I can thoroughly saturate my hair. I was gonna say wet my hair, same thing, right? But you know, I like to do it in small sections because I think it gets it more thoroughly saturated, and just does an overall better job than if I just try to wet my whole head. So that's Whipped Wonder. That's my whipped shampoo, and that's what it looks like. And so that's how much I'm using. And this is just my wonderful, miraculous, delicious shampoo. I like to go overboard with the descriptors, you know. Anyway, so I just rub that on the hair, and then I go ahead and lather it up like there is no tomorrow. And it gets nice and foamy. Like, I feel like I get lost in those suds. Like, they just be trying to take over. Like, I just try to scrub my scalp and I have to dig my way out of bubbles. Okay, so anyway, then afterwards I like to go ahead and gather up their hair and squeeze out all that wonderful luscious foam, because one, I think it's fun, and two, I think it helps me just rinse it out a little easier and faster, since I squeeze like a good portion of it out before I go ahead and rinse. So I do make sure I thoroughly rinse it out. I don't want anything left behind. We could turn the word rinse into a drinking game, can't we? All right, this is Tempting Tonic. This is my original deep conditioner. I've been using Twilight Tempest, but I ran out and didn't make any more. So we're testing this out this time to see if I can go back to using it, which I'll probably discuss later in the video. So I just thoroughly incorporate it into my hair, and then I take my trusty Amazon brush and I go ahead for the detangling. And then after I get all those tangles out, I like to do a little finger combing just to get that hair clumping back together, and then I twist it all up and struggle it up into a Bantu knot. I just do 2 sides now instead of 4 sections, because why not? All right, so it's really because I do my hair differently than I did before, and it doesn't need as much work. Okay, so I take that down. I don't leave it in there for more than like 15 minutes because I'm high porosity, so I don't really need to. And then I go ahead and rinse that out thoroughly while I sing to some random song. I don't remember what it was, and I'm gonna dance my way to this camera, and then I like to go ahead and squeeze the excess or as much water as I can out so I don't make a huge dripping mess before I get to the sink to style my hair.
So I did not use my Twilight Tempest today, and I'm a little nervous because I don't think I've ever really done a washing dough without it. I've always used Twilight Tempest, but I didn't have any, so I used Tempting Tonic. Okay, so we're gonna start out with Mysterious Magnificent aloe vera spray, and just gonna do my usual. Spray a liberal amount. I'm getting to the end of this bottle. Look at that. Someone had to make me some more of that. Like, I should have made some Twilight Tempest, but oh well. So yeah, hear what I do. Okay, mouth. I don't even know if I can blame it on my mouth, but I'm gonna. Here what I usually do is spray a liberal amount on here, and then finger comb, rake, all that stuff that we're calling it now. That means run your fingers through your hair, usually with product. So I might be getting a little heavy-handed with the spray because I'm a little nervous because I didn't use Twilight Tempest. That's my deep conditioning hair mask, if you've seen any of my other trillions of videos. Okay, let's see what we got. See if I want to add more. So no diss to Tempting Tonic. If you saw me straighten my hair, whatever month it was, March, I used it then. But when I started having my most successful washing goes, well, it was really after I started using my aloe vera spray. But The start of my more successful washing goals came on the heels of me switching to using Twilight Tempest deep conditioning hair mask. And that was, maybe I really did spray too much this week. Way to overdo it, Lauren. I think it's safe to move on to the next product, which is going to be Curly Concoction. That's my styling cream. It is lemon pound cake. Everything has been lemon pound cake. I'm still on lemon pound cake kick. That's this one looks like. And I just take, you know, a little, you know, dollop, whatever you prefer. I've always been fairly heavy-handed on the products, you know, because I don't know, I feel like my hair don't do well with cute little amounts of product. A little dime size this and nickel size that. That ain't never been that's never been proper usage for my hair. It's probably because I'm high porosity. Just go ahead and answer that question ahead of time. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Last but definitely not least, Magical Mayhem Sea Moss Hair Gel. I'm getting to the bottom of that too. So we'll lay this down. You know, I'm always the most nervous about this top. Okay, so I'm not trying to have a bunch of frizz. So what I'm about to do here with this product is I like to just go in and just kind of separate it out. I try not to leave too much white product sitting on top because I feel like that gives me more flakes at the end. But I feel like separating it like this keeps it from being a clump of dried hair. What? Okay, a clump of dried hair. So here we go. That's the first section. And I mean, it's still looking pretty good, y'all. Curls is popping even though I was a little nervous because I didn't use my usual. And I don't know, maybe it's okay. Maybe it'll be okay for me to switch them up and only use that one occasionally now that I've done so much like rehabbing or whatever you want to call it on my hair. I mean, it's been 3 years. It did need a lot of help and a lot of work. So I think probably what's going to end up happening is I'm going to use that one like maybe once a month, and this one might be my weekly. This is the wet look. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay. And it's a good thing because I had to use that Twilight Tempest. I knew I was going to say it wrong a bunch of times. Tempting Tonic, because I was saying Twilight Tempest for years. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and diffuse this and see what happens. So maybe it's dry. Why is that the conversation we have every week? Whatever. Alright, so hair feels dry. I am gonna stretch it again. Hopefully it's not a big mistake. Alright, so we're gonna stretch this again. By we, I mean I. A part of me feels like I maybe ain't putting enough gel on this side, but I'm nitpicking already and I ain't even finished. Stop it. So I'm gonna use this blow dryer. You do not need to use a whole nother blow dryer, but I have too many. We won't talk about that. We are talking about it. We don't stop talking about it. You're gonna want this attachment right here though. Okay. And so when I do any of my blow drying, I do high heat, high air, whatever it's called. So that's what I'm gonna do here. And then I'm just gonna go through section by section and stretch each section. I'm gonna do it again this week. I liked it last week. Let's see if I'm full of regret this week, especially because I feel like I ain't put enough gel on that side. Okay, pull, and see I'm gonna leave that hair right there at the bottom. First section done. Okay, so it looks pretty easy, right? Because it is. I feel like I did a better job of it this time because I kind of saw what was making this top part get frizzy, so I ain't do that. It's feeling a little fuller, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and lift these roots, right? Not that other thing I used to say. Okay, but like I just take, and I really try not to ruin everything that I just did, but I just lift the roots to just get a little bit more volume, because y'all know that I really do love big hair. Okay, I'm done. I guess I did use enough gel because it doesn't look bad. It looks good. It looks just as good as the other side. So here we are. All right. Right. Okay. So all right. I'm good with it. All right. Okay. I'm finished. So what do you think about today's lip gloss? Close up. I'm trying to show you this glitter. It's gold glitter, but I feel like on camera, I feel like sometimes it's hard to pick up the color of the glitter. But this one is gold. Okay, let me get out your face with my lips. But this is just gold glitter, and I just like all of the glitters. I feel like glitter is like a good classic, flashy look. You know, you can just wear it by itself. Voila. or you can put it on top of something. All right, like it's just awesome no matter what. So that's gonna be all for today. Despite all of my mishaps, I still got this done because I'm gonna get it done. Okay, stop. This is not getting okay. Moving on. So yeah, thank you for watching my ramblings as always. And if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later.